First question he asked me was, "Are you married?" Like, serious.
Who says that?
Who even says that, sir? Who says that?
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
My name is Nene and this is my husband,
Peter. Or Mr. P.
Or Mr. P.
Like my wife mostly calls me.
Yes. Yeah. Today is the 27th of December and we are celebrating our 6 years wedding anniversary.
6 years, wow.
So how do you feel about 6 years?
Well, it's been one heck of a ride, a roller coaster. Like good times, I don't want to say bad times, but tough times, but definitely good times. This is good times you remember, and like, whoa, it's been worth it. 6 years, 3 children after, still going strong, and
we thank God. We are counting our blessings and learning and understanding each other. Yeah.
Very important.
How did you guys spend your Christmas? I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had time to enjoy your family. I know it's the quarantine season, quarantine Christmas, and you probably were home like us. We celebrated at home by ourselves. We didn't do anything, just opened gifts and went back to bed. And then later we ate. But today we are celebrating our 6 years anniversary, and also we've never really told you guys how we met, so we decided to share our story today, you know, to bless someone. So can you say that it was love at first sight for us when we met?
Well, it was definitely love at first sight for me. I don't know about you.
It was love at first sight. Honestly, if I can't even continue this video if I don't appreciate this man here, okay? He is my rock. God has been so good to us. He has been so good to me and the boys. I'm sure you guys already know, I'm sure. But thank you so much, honey, for giving me 6 years of your life. For all the stress that I've given you. And his life tension.
Oh my God.
I just want to appreciate you, Mr. P, for being there for me. Every single journey, every single step, for pushing me, for supporting, for advising, guiding, protecting me.
Very important.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I also want to thank my wife, who's been a blessing to me too. She's been, yes, I've been her rock, but she's been my, my damper, my support system. She supports me.
Your shock absorber.
My shock absorber, that's the damper. She's my damper. You know, the engineer will call it damper. You know, she's my, if I'm her rock, she's my bedrock, if I can use that word. She's been a wonderful wife. She's been a lovely mother. I mean, what more can I ask for? But thank God for her and, you know, her prayers, her strength. What more can I say? But kudos and thank you, honey.
Thank you.
So,
I'm
are you
blushing?
You're allowed to blush.
Thank you so much. So we are going to cheers to 6 years.
Yeah, let me pour the wine.
Oh. Merci.
So, cheers to 6 years of good times, tough times, and looking forward to the next 6 years and forever.
Amen. Thank you. Cheers. Good. Okay. So So we decided to tell our how we met story. So it started on a very good, beautiful weekend. So I was home from school. It was during ASU strike, and this was my first year in school. And I used to be a model, so I was supposed to have like a modeling gig, which got cancelled. Okay, so my boyfriend at the time told me to come over for the weekend. So I know I hope my mother doesn't watch this, but it's okay. Anyways, so like I was saying, my boyfriend at the time told me to come visit, and stay the weekend, and I was very skeptical about that, being that he lived all the way on the island, and I lived on the mainland, so it would take me about 2.5 to 3 hours to get there, and I was not ready for that. But that spirit inside me kept saying, go, 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 go. So I said, okay, you know what, I packed a few things. So I got to my mother's shop, and my mom was like, why don't you just stay, and then maybe next week you can go. I didn't tell her I was going to my boyfriend's house, of course. I told her I was going for a modeling gig. So she said, oh, why do you have to go? It's already past 2 p.m. and it's late. There's going to be traffic. I said, well, I have to make it there, because... So I kind of lied to my mom, and last I left. So I think it was like second round, but I can't remember the bus stop now, but it was not far from his office at the time. So the bus stopped there, and I was sitting by the window, so I looked out and I saw this very handsome see, I'm not even going to lie to you. I saw a very handsome man. He was putting on a white crew neck long sleeve, and he was putting on a black jeans and sneakers. And at that time, it's not common to see a young man dressed like that. So my mind was like, I only see Jim Ike in the movies dressed like this. Do you understand? No, I'm serious. I only see Jim Ike in the movies dressed like this, like people that just came from the abroad. If you get what I'm trying to say. He had earplugs and he was chewing gum. And this was like almost 5 p.m. guys. Almost 5 p.m. So I saw him. Of course, he's a handsome guy. So I was like, oh, that guy is cute. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, oh, that guy is cute. But of course, he was on the other side of the road, and I was in the bus. So I didn't think that he was going to be in my bus. There's no way he would have made it. So I kept on doing what I was doing. I was reading a novel. After about 5 minutes, when they had finished taking in passengers, the bus started moving. And then I knew people got into the bus, but I didn't take note of the people. I wasn't looking up. So there was someone sitting beside me, and of course there was another person on the other side of the bus. So eventually they got to their last bus stop, which at the time was Beggar. Me, I was at the window, so of course I was going to be the last person to come out. But then there was this young man that was everybody was coming out, and he was just sitting there looking. I looked at him, and I noticed it was the fine guy that I was admiring earlier, and I was like, my heart skipped a beat because yeah, my heart skipped a beat because usually I would have like, bother, calm down now. Why are you sitting out there and looking? But when I saw he was the one, I was in shock. So I didn't know what to say, and that's the only thing that came out of my mouth at that time was, I'd like to calm down. And he was still staring at me. Oh my god. Anyways, I got down. I had to walk up to the garage so I could take a motorbike to my final destination. And all of a sudden, I'd walked about 1 mile probably when somebody tapped me. I turned around, and it was this beautiful man. I almost fainted. So the first question he asked me was, are you married? Like, Seriously.
Who says that?
Who even says that? Sir? Who says that? Are you married? And I'm like, what? He was like, no, you're wearing a finger rosary, and I just thought maybe, you know, it symbolizes marriage or something. I just wanted to be sure. And I was like, no, I'm not married. Hey, I'm not married. And
Well, for me, for me, my story is a little bit different, but similar. So it was a Friday, a regular Friday. Of course, I go to work. I work I work on the island, right? Yes. I work in Lekki. Sorry, I work in Lekki. So that fateful day, you know, of course, I have a car. I go to work. I have a car. So that fateful day, for some reason, I woke up in the morning, did my regular stuff, came outside, started my car. But the car refused to start. Too. I start, put key in the ignition, key. This car refused to start. I'm like, what's going on here? Pop the hood, check the engine, check the battery, everything was good. Went back in, tried to start this car. This car didn't start, and I was running late. I said, man, what's the quickest way to get to work? I just had to abandon the car, leave the car at the house, and get a bike. At that time, Okada was the fastest way around, given the traffic in Lagos at that time. Anybody who stays in Nigeria will tell you, you know. So in the evening, I was going back. It was a Friday, so it was a casual dressing. So closed from work, came down. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna enter Okada again to this. Going back because it's kind of dangerous. So I said I'm gonna get a bus back home. So meanwhile, I've already called my mechanic to say, hey man, this car didn't start because I know I fixed the car like a week before, and you know for some reason it didn't start. So I got a bus. So when I got into the bus, then when I got into the bus, I sat down. Innocently sat down. I wasn't looking to toast anybody because I don't typically enter the bus. So I entered now, but then I just said, let me turn left. There was this angelic looking, dark skinned, model looking, beautiful girl sitting at the window. There was one guy in between us. My heart skipped a beat. I'm like, when you see that person and they're lost for words, I was just like, for lack of a better word, I was starstruck. Like, wow. How can a model who looks like an angel be inside this bus? Who was this lady? Like, wow. As in my mind, I'm like, man, I don't usually do this, but I'm like, I must know this girl, you know. I'm not like, oh God, what am I gonna do? So I kept on calculating in my head what to say. And each time I kept praying that she doesn't come down on the bus stop before mine. You know, so luckily for me, she came down at the last bus. I'd already crossed mine, say, man, any bus stop she's coming down, I'm getting down. I'm getting down. Nothing. I can go to my own house later, but any bus stop, I've made up my mind that any bus stop this girl comes down, I am getting down. So I said, okay, no problem. Long story short, we go to the final bus stop. I said, God, what am I going to say to this girl? So we're now just the 12 of us in the car. She still didn't take note of me. I think she was reading a novel, like she said. Then we go to the last bus stop. Then I now noticed something in her hand. Something like a wedding ring. I don't know. I'm not used to, I've never proposed to a woman before. So I thought the ring was on her wedding proposal finger, right? It's a proposal finger, right? Yeah. So as I saw that thing, my heart caught. I said, God, this can't be possible.
Yeah, they fantasize about a man's wife.
Is this woman married? I said, no, this is not possible. I started sweating immediately. I don't even know why. And I said, God, which kind of wahala is this now? How can this beautiful woman, lady, be married? So I didn't realize, at this time I was calculating my head, I didn't realize the bus had stopped. So she now said, excuse me, sir, I'm coming down, I want to come down. Me, I was still looking like, I was still lost in my thoughts. Like, how can this girl be married? It's not possible. This is my wife. So she now, because I was not answering her, in her own mind, I was just staring. But in my own mind, I was thinking, calculating. impossible. This can't be married. She can't be married. So I now gave her so much and she came down. I now came down. And she now walked away. Ha! And I said, God, let me not assume. Let me ask. It's better to ask than not to ask and start thinking. And I said, well, this is one and only chance I might ever see this girl again. So what's the worst that she's gonna do? No, Abby. But I said, this girl, as in, I can't let this girl go like that. I need to know. You know, I need to know. I know it is not a good pickup line, but what do you say to a girl like that? There's no line in the book. There's no line in the book she's not hitting her life, but I said, okay, no problem. Before I could gather my thoughts, she was already like almost 50 meters away. I said, what? Did this girl run?
I was very fast.
Kitty kata. By the time I got to her,
He was gasping for breath.
hold this there, please.
No,
I have to tap her first, please. To catch my breath, and then wait. So I was catching my breath. She was not looking at me like, who is this strange woman being looking at me? I said, please, sorry, don't be angry. Don't be angry, please. Are you married? She now looked at me like, is this guy alright? So she now said, why? I said, because of the ring on your finger. I just wanted to know if you're married so that, you know. She now said, oh no, I'm not married. The next I said, thank God. She now started laughing.
I started laughing.
That's it. As in, she was curious, like, why did you say thank God? I said thank God.
That was how we started talking.
That's how I started talking, you know.
And then he asked where I was from, and I said I was from Delta State. And
I said, I found my wife now. What am I looking for again?
When he said his name was
Essay,
I figured he was Delta. Yeah, that was how we started talking, and we talked for more than 30 minutes. I think we walked for about 30 minutes.
We forgot that we walked past the bus stop.
We talked.
We were
just
laughing
and talking.
Laughing and talking. I'm like, wow. As in, we connected like people that knew each other for years.
We connected like that.
Like that, yeah.
Like that. We were laughing and talking. And it was like, I even forgot where I was going. One thing is, we are words apart. When they say people are words apart, there's nothing that would have ever brought us together.
Yeah.
But that day and that particular incident, nothing else would have brought us together. But anyways, so yeah, when we got to, we virtually gained consciousness. I figured I had to take a bike. So he said, okay, can I have your number? Guys, I gave him my MTN number. When he called my phone, I said, you know what? In case MTN network is bad, take my Glow number. I gave him.
You gave me two numbers. So when she left and I went home, and lo and behold, people, I went to my car, put key in the ignition, vroom, car started. Hi. I said, God.
Praise the Lord.
And I sat back and like, this can't be a coincidence. That useless car started and never stopped again to this day.
Till you left the Nigeria.
God works in mysterious ways.
God works in mysterious ways.
Because I can bet you that if my car has started that day, this won't be happening today. I'm 100% sure that if my car started that day, this won't be happening today. You know, fate got me to that spot to meet her, and the rest was up to me.
It's such a beautiful story, and only now do we really, really appreciate it, because you know we sit down and then we talk about it and like, wow, you know, what if
my car started that day?
Yeah.
What if your mother talked you out of going
that day?
You know, so there were a lot of things that could have happened that would have stopped us from meeting.
Yeah.
Because there was no way I was ever going to meet her. Because to be honest with you, I live in Aja, and most of the time my movements don't carry me beyond Victoria Island. I don't go beyond Victoria Island. It's once a while that I go to the mainland. And she's on the mainland, and she's in school far away in Delta State.
Nothing
Nothing
was gonna bring me to the island because I don't got no family member there.
Yeah, she has nobody that lives on the island.
Nobody.
So it was us meeting was gonna be the probability or possibility of us meeting was zero.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So God increased the odds for me and for her to like 100% to make that thing happen. So everything just worked out for us to meet. So now left for us or for me to do the rest, and I didn't feel. I guess that's why God has blessed us this much. It's been a long journey. It's not been easy.
It's not been easy. At the end of the day, like we said, it was love at first sight for us. We fell in love immediately. We didn't even start dating immediately.
No.
We didn't start dating immediately, but
she still give me tough time, not my name. With all my lyrics and my fanboys.
As I go.
She still playing hard to get.
Anyway, guys, that's what happened. So that's how we met. For us, it's very hilarious. But it really is a very beautiful story. So 11 years after that incident, we are here, and 6 years being married. Yes, it's been a long road. We thank God for everything. Like we said, counting our blessings. We don't regret our decisions
never
any way. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We hope you enjoyed our love story. We hope you enjoyed, and thank you for being here to support us also as we continue to unravel little bits of our life and share our journey here with you on YouTube. Please consider subscribing to our channel. Dun, 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 dun. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, that's a like, share our content, and also leave us a comment down below. We'd love to banter with you, okay? And until our next video, peace out.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas once again, and a happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.